What is happening? Roger coming at y'all. No mic tonight. No special effects. No. Because I have every intention to get my behind in the bed early tonight. Because, of course, last night I was up to 2 o'clock in the morning flapping around with you guys. Hope everybody's well. I think happy for the opportunity to be able to see you tonight and do this video. Little indigestion. All right. Just came back from Guitar Center. You remember last night what we did was we talked about using the Suhr amplifier with other speakers. Just connecting the speakers. Got a cable tonight, half price, Guitar Center. I know, that's crazy. I was talking, all of a sudden he started talking about some Kaiser limb oil to do my necks of my guitars. That's going to be like a 5-hour job. You got to take the strings off and all that good stuff. You know, some guys show you how to do it without taking the strings off. Maybe I'll try that on one of the guitars. Maybe on the Paul Reedy over here. And then we have some other, I want to try this on the neck too. So I'm going to try this on one neck, try this on another neck. All right, back at it. So, take out the very important receipts of this very important big purchase. And we decided that pretty much we like the way the Rivera cabinet sounded with the Suhr amp. So that's what we came out. Yeah, that sounds better. Because the Mesa Boogie was okay, but even though this amp, the Suhr has EL84s? Is it EL84s? I'm not sure. Anyway, I don't think it's C50s. There's a 6V6s. I have no idea what I bought. I just bought the amp because one day I was going to go on my exhaustive search and I was like, I was looking to search on Craigslist. All of a sudden I saw this guy with the Suhr amp and the combo and it was beautiful. He wanted $1,600. I don't know whether it came with 2 cabinets or 1 cabinet. Maybe it was 1 cabinet. I can't remember. No, I think it was 2 cabinets. And it had that different Toilex on it. But it was an 18 watt. It wasn't a 35. Well, man, I was still trying to hustle and get that, but it didn't quite work out. But, never mind. One day, like I said, last week, I was looking for searching and on a Saturday, and I just happened to type in, instead of typing in Cherry Hill and Plymouth Meeting Guitar Centers and Oxford Valley, like I normally do those 3, and maybe even Delaware, I decided let's add all of them in New Brunswick, Somerset County, and Allentown. And that's when I found this. So let's talk about this as I get ready to set this up before it gets too late. Let's go. In French, this is what we call an open boxing. There's kind of a half open boxing because you already saw it before, but it's really an open boxing, okay? Because this is the first time we're going to do these together, okay? Open boxing. You already know what it is, open boxing. But it's not a box, though, okay? I'm going to take this bad boy and put this down here. We're going to take this right here, we're going to put that right there. And we're going to set up our stand. Bang. I'm not sure how this is going to work out. This is going to be weird. Because this is not a combo. Of course, y'all know by now that this is... I got to have it turn my butt to the camera. I can't help it, y'all. What am I doing? This is a head and a cabinet. But it's sitting so low you can't see it. So I figured, well, let me do this. So it comes with a beautiful leather case. This is what I left up there the other day when I put the head. Okay. So let's go ahead and take this out. As you see, perfect, pristine condition. Not a scratch, not a nodule, not nothing. Not a nothing. Perfect condition. So you're going to put this up here first. And we're going to put the cable in so we don't have to worry about it. This was a gift from Guitar Center. They gave me a cable. Thank you, John, for the cable. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Put that right there. Put the cable in. Now, I think this is an 8-ohm cabinet. An 8-ohm. with a veteran speaker in there, a WGS Veteran 30, which is supposed to sound like a vintage 30, but it's not a vintage 30, it's a veteran 30. So we have that there, right? Okay, right. And now we have the most important part. Because at this part, the cabinet is useless. Now, again, I thought about getting another cabinet. I really thought about getting the orange cabinet. Because orange has that grill that would have looked nice with this. But nope. Did not happen. This is how it happened. So hopefully this stand should be able to hold it up. This is here. 8 ohms, okay. All right. Now, what I want to do eventually is use the effects loop in this. Yeah, I think that one I saw a long time ago, and I ain't had the money then anyway, for $1,600, was a dual cabinet. It was 2 cabinets, because like it's sitting real high. But there she is. The Suhr. Yeah, I mean. And now it's time to get busy. Now I said that last time when I bought all these pedals, I'm like, yo, get a Suhr bag. Here's a Suhr bag. Hold on a second. I had my man hollering at me while I was doing this. I know there's no one here right now because my videos are live. They're not like other guys who do videos, but y'all know. Only because from doing fragrances and stuff like that, I always do live videos. So I like doing live videos. That's what I do. So, and by the way, every musician should smell good. And today, I wore Chocolate Greedy by Montal. Chocolate Greedy on one side, and I wore Over the Chocolate Shop by 4160 Tuesdays London on this side. And they both was good, but this one lasted longer because I can still smell it. And Chocolate Greedy didn't last as long, but both of these are chocolate. And if you want to be at a gig, and if you're not smelling good, you're smelling like sweat, and you didn't wipe your butt, and you're just out of pocket, don't do that. Get you some fragrances. Smell good. You're embarrassing us musicians who are trying to, keep it real and smell good. Like, I don't care about smelling good. The same cats that go to bed sleep in their clothes. Now, we don't do that here. We don't get down like that. No. Anyway, here's the Suhr top right there. Okay, nice. And this is not leather. It don't feel like it's leather. No, it's not leather. But it's nice. Nice strap. This right here, I think this is leather. Worst case scenario, vinyl. Either way, does the job. Now back to the story. Let's see what it says. It's custom made amplifier covers, made in the USA. Nah, it's felt in the back, so it's definitely not leather. It's felt in the back. So yeah, so I saw it, and I called my man up, my man Fred Cooper. You know what I mean? Because that's my boy right there. He had some stuff. He had amps. My man got amps. You know what I mean? He been collecting longer than I have. I mean, I started like 7 years ago. I had collected a whole bunch of nice stuff. And then I sold it all to buy me a BMW X5. You know why? Because I had some cars I had to get off my debt roll. You know what I mean? So I had to give up almost $9,000 to get a couple cars that I still had I was paying for. You know how you get a car, you buy a car, you don't finish paying off that car because you get another car, then you don't finish paying off that car, you get another car. Well, that's what I had, a whole bunch of cars I hadn't finished paying off. So I had to sacrifice. And I had some really nice stuff. I had some nice PRSs. I had a Mesa Boogie Mark V 35 with the French wood cabinet. I had some nice stuff, man. Some Tom Anderson guitars. Like I said, I had the McCarty double F cut McCarty PRS. I had a couple of 10 tops. I sold him one of my 10 tops. I think I had like 2 10 tops and a McCarty, which McCarty's automatically a 20 top. I had some stuff back then. But like I said, man, had to let it go. And you guys know sometimes you gotta let stuff go. Sometimes not because you don't have enough, because you just gotta let stuff go sometimes. You know what I mean? So then we got this packed up. We're gonna put this in a nice place. Right now. And here we got our setup. Now. We'll turn on, let get some warm-up action. And then we're going to plug in. Now again, I'll show y'all some other things that I have in my situation that you may want to check out for yourself. Because for me, I'm a studio guy. So being a studio guy, I'm just not going to have one thing. My studio, as you can see, I have analog synths, all this stuff. This right here is called the Phoenix Audio. This is the direct box. This thing is good. Plug your bass and guitar straight up in here. It's going to sound fantastic. 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 And I wish, only because it's electric and it's too far away, I can put it right on top of there. But we don't want to, we'll use this on the out coming into the situation. Maybe. Or, of course, we might have the mic'd up. There's different ways to do this. The beautiful thing about my setup is I can run my pedal board into this before it goes into Pro Tools or whatever I'm cutting. I can do that. Or I can put this before the pedal board. And I can put the guitar through this, then into the pedal board. Different ways you can use this. This is a beautiful box. Goes for $300, I think, and $65. But this is Phoenix Audio. They make some of the best audio equipment out there. So check it out. It's called the Nimbus. You might want to put this in your chain somewhere. Not on your pedal board, even though it probably would be hot on the pedal board too. But nah, this is recording, direct box. Really good for basses too. Check out my videos on this. It wasn't really, really good, but it was decent. You know what I mean? So check it out. All right? Now, I'm going to plug that back in. There you go. Yeah, and I like it because you also have 2 outs. You have XLR out. If you want to do XLR, you also have a regular TS out. So depending on how you want to do it, like I said, you can plug your guitar in here, and you can run it out the through. The transformer and the Nimbus going to catch it either way. The transformer works on all the outputs, so you can get that transformer on the through coming back out, or you can get it coming out direct out in the back, or the XLR out. Very nice piece. And then of course we have my piece back in the back, which is the Rupert Neve RNDI. You warm it up, baby. Warm up. RNDI. Again, RNDI is also a direct box. But what's cool about this box is it's also a load box. So if you look at the switch here, you have speaker there, and you have instruments. So if you just plug an instrument in, and bada bing, that's just letting you know that you got to plug in the 48 volts, because you need 48 volts to run this. You don't need a plug, just 48 volts. And this thing, you got a ground lift on the back too. This thing will take up to 1,000 watts of power running through it out of the head of your amp. 1,000 watts. We only have 50s and 35s down here, so we don't have to worry about it. Plug this in, direct out, recording channel, and you get the real. You don't need the amp simulation. Ain't no amp simulator because, well, you don't get the speaker, of course. You don't get the speaker. We know you don't get the speaker. But at least you get the amp simulation. And I don't need the speaker simulation because that's what we got a whole bunch of mics around here before, because we have a studio. Duh. So we don't need any mic simulation. We don't need no cabinet simulations. And not only that, I have a piece made by by Mooer, called the Radar, which is impulse responses as well. So I can program that to have different amps. But we don't need that. We like the real thing around here. That's why we got what we have. Very thankful for it. And we're going to make sure we get it popping, because it's time to work on this CD. I got a couple clients that I'm working on as well. Make sure the product is top notch in this studio. All right. The RNDA by Rupert Neve, and it has a transformer here as well, coupled to the back to the output, but it doesn't goes through the through. The through goes back to the speaker. So it's out from your head or your amp into here, and then out from here to your speaker, to your cabinet or your speaker. Bada bing. Out to here. Make sure you got 48 volts on, and bam, you can direct out your head right to Pro Tools or whatever your DAW is of your choice, or your interface of your choice. How you going to do it? All right? We got to turn y'all on to that real quick. All right, so let's add that. So we keep that up here, because you never know when I'm going to need it. All right, so now it's about time to plug into this bad boy. And tonight, I rarely play this guitar. I rarely play it. You know, it's amazing that, we chase guitars, we chase amps. It's like, yeah, especially you get good deals, man. And you're like, yeah, I gotta get it. And then it's just like anything else. It's almost just like a woman, too. Once you get it, it's like, keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Now you done finally got it. Now you done finally got some. Okay. All right. You going home now? And once we chase these amps and stuff, unless you use them, you can't appreciate them. You know what I mean? So for me, I buy all this stuff because I want to use it. I want to appreciate it. I want to be thankful for it. And I want to make sure I do something positive with the stuff I buy with my money that I spend, my hard-earned money, because I work hard for the money. Well, a lot of people won't say that. But, I go to work every day. So I work a little bit. I do a little bit of work. Just like y'all do, too. You know what I mean? Grab you a guitar, whatever. All right, so we got to find the cable, which is back here, because we had it plugged in to back here. And people always talk about long runs from your pedal board and all this stuff. I've never had a problem with the cleanliness of my pedal board. All right? So what we're going to do, we're just going to play the guitar a little bit. You might do a loop. I'm just going to listen to the amp. Okay? We'll play around with the amp also. Okay? So if you look at this amp, you have power, you have drive, you have bass, middle, and treble, and you have gain. You have your on switch and your standby, have your input. On the back, you're going to have an effects loop, which I'm not sure what pedal I would actually put on there for the effects loop. You know what I mean? But I'll probably take the Astronomer pedal by Mathew Effects. I might take that pedal and use that for the reverb and put that, because it's simply reverb. And I don't necessarily need the reverb down here because, of course, I have the Big Sky and a couple of these other pedals do reverb, like the Old Blood, Noise, Dark Star, and the Deity does reverb, the Choco does reverb, they do shimmer, so I can actually just take that pedal and put it up here. Only thing is, I don't think that pedal takes a battery. You know what I mean? Well, it'd be perfect to put that pedal up there too, because it's like a gold pedal. It's like one of the first one they made, the Mathew Effects, the Astronomer. It's gold, and he signed it on the back, so. All right, so what I have everything at 12 o'clock, except for the gain, because I am in an apartment building, and the gain right now is on 0. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Take it off standby. Turn it just a little bit. Those are all the pedals, the Mobius and this Big Sky, and it's going crazy. Now we have the Zach Meyers PRS SE, Zach Meyers piece that you see. I liked it because it had the F hole. And I ain't really want another Les Paul Epiphone. I got rid of that and decided to take that money and run it to a good guy. Perfect guitar, not a scratch on it. He really took care of his guitars. I was going to buy the PRS mirror. I decided, nah, I ain't want the mirror. This is prettier, and I like it more. Now the mirror, It's a little bit more versatile, but it's not that much versatile. You know, that versatile that I wanted to buy that. And I had the money to get that one, but I decided to buy this one. So it's the Zach Meyers PRS. And it goes nicely with the amp. Be a perfect guitar to play with this amp. Because you got the backing, it goes cream pickup covers. Beautiful with the amp. The one thing I noticed about this amp is the sustain. It just lasts at least a good 10 seconds. And like I said, I'm not messing with them. I'm not messing around with the power. I've looked at the video of how to use the power and the drive, but they say basically whatever you do with the drive, do with the power, pretty much, you know. But again, it's crazy. It's almost like spraying a fragrance. I can equate this with spraying a fragrance, and my fragrance boys really like this. They was on this channel, but they're not. It's like spraying a fragrance, and when you first spray it, how long it lasts. She's like, and throughout the day, how long it lasts. The same thing with sustain. Look about that long-lasting sustain. And if it's not the guitar, it's definitely the amp. It's a combination of both. Now, I'm just going to use the humbuckers tonight. There's no taps on here. It's just a straight up, no tap. Should have had a tap on here somewhere, but Zach couldn't afford a tap. He couldn't afford it. He couldn't afford a tap, so he just got the regular. Maybe I can get a switch put in here. No, I'm not going to do that. So we're going to turn up a little bit more because it's only 10 o'clock. Is it 10 or 11? Oh, it's 11. No, I can't turn up too loud, but we'll turn up a little bit more. So basically, we're at 1. It's 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 on the dial. I'm right in between, so I'm on 1. Now remember, this is a 35 watt amp. That is crazy for 35 watts right now. Now, I said I wasn't going back to the karaoke spot and play my guitar anymore, but I might have to take this out tomorrow night and take it to the place and play it. I just got to figure out how to put a reverb pedal on top and run through the chain, because I do want to do that. I do want to run. I might try it tonight. I got to see if it got a battery in it. You know what I mean? I think it sounds good. There's something about the power that I can have. Like, it's loud right now, right? But I'm not doing sustain. I'm not doing distortion. I don't play like that. I'm not a distortion guy. I just don't do it, man. If I get down, I'll turn on the Wampler. I'll turn this on. I'll turn on the Wampler and doing that. I'm not cracking my amp up like that, man. Turn the amp up to overdrive it. No, I'm not doing that. She is too pretty to overdrive. Now the top neck pickup. that sometimes. You gotta flub, man. There's nothing wrong with flubbing when you're doing videos. It don't matter. Just flub it. Don't show off. Most of these guys, man, like I said, I'm just the anti. When it comes to phrases, I'm the same way. Cats just want to show off. I don't want to see your licks. You don't have no CDs out. You ain't got no music out, but you're sitting there in the basement learning licks. If you're not doing anything with those licks, then just shut up and just try to play clean and keep timing for clean for once in your life, okay? So that's that right there. Let me I got my Mesa Boogie Express pedal down here, man. There's a whole bunch of doggone pedals down here. Let's turn on the Big Sky, see what we got here. This is too much. And that's too much too. So let's turn on the pedal that I will probably use in the effects chain. Okay? So let's loop that and we'll play around. Here we go. I should have played that in the middle position. So that way when I'm playing the lead, you can hear it. Like stand over, duh. Let's do it again. Top. Yes, I am thoroughly impressed with this amplifier. It's going to do everything I need to do. It's not the Mesa Boogie that you see back there, the 550, nor is it the one you can see, which is the Rivera. I have 3 different amps that are pretty good high-end amps that's going to take care of the problems. Yeah, I like it. So what I'm going to do is we're done. We're done here. Nothing more to see here. Nothing more to see. And we're going to go ahead on and chill. We'll call it a night. I'm going to go eat my oatmeal. I'm going to look at this video over again and see how it sounded. See if I should just be doing my videos with this instead of worrying about running it through my mixer. Unless I'm demonstrating the direct boxes and, you know, the Rupert Neve or the Phoenix or the pedal board. I'll run that through. But then again, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just do it just like this. I don't know. I'm going to look at the video, and I'll tell you after that. But I thank you guys for hanging around. I thank you for checking me out. Thank you for looking at my videos. Hopefully I get my videos around to more people. I think it's in the wrong category. I think I got it on the blog. And no matter what name you put on there, I'm not sure if it's going to come up on the search. So I could put Paul Reed Smith and Sir Amp and whatever. It probably won't come up. I don't know. But I'll start trying to, you know, work on that so you guys can check me out. Check out my channel, the Hallow Media Music Group. Music channel. It's not just about amps. It's not just about, it's about my music. www.rajur.net. Check me out. You might like my music. Google me. R-A-J-U-R, Real Deep Cool with a K. You might like me there too. Spotify. Wherever, man. The thing that, if you play the record, it knows your song. Whatever that thing is, Shazam. All that stuff, man. That's it. Oh. And let me shout out Kaiser. I haven't used this yet. Limb oil. I'll let y'all know how this works out for me. And, of course, the Butter Honey, Guitar Honey. That's another one for your neck. We're going to try that out on all my rosewood neck guitars. I got rid of my L2000 G&L. That helped buy this, sir. Sometimes I got to get rid of stuff to buy stuff. You ain't got money like that. Perfect guitar for the amp. Perfect color and everything. In fact, you sit right there and take a picture. Look at that. Look at that. That's hot. That's nice. We like stuff. We like amps. But again, you better be doing something with the stuff that you have. Other than that, you're just a freaking show off. Don't be a show off. Make music. Make music. And I'm out. Holla at your boy. Roddy Real Deep Cool. Check me out on my fragrance channel. All right. Well, check me out on my Off the Top of the Dome channel. Whatever channel you want to check me out on. I'm just not here. I'm on a few channels. So take the time to check me out on my other channels as well. If you want to learn about fragrances, or if you want to learn about what I think about stuff going on. Like Smoletti, Jesse Smoletti, whatever. We'll talk about that later. All right. Take care of yourself. Be well. Sleep well. Hope everybody's well. Take care of yourself. I'm out.